trade recap. Honestly, beautiful way to start the month off. Really start the week off because it's a Monday. Last week took a loss on gold. Well, we took a break even, and then I re-entered on that bitch. Got stopped out, bro. Got absolutely clapped. But yeah, we redeemed ourselves today. Beautiful, beautiful trade. So yeah, let's go ahead and go over it actually, not get over it. Um, we actually like bottom ticked this move right here. Well, not bottom ticked it, but got the reversal and then like top tick the take profits. Like look at this shit. We like sold off like crazy after. So uh, WW play, bro. Not only that, we hit a 1.6. I'm not gonna say that no more, dude. That's not even funny. I don't know why I'm so on that, bro. I'm tripping. All right. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get into it. So let's hit the replay real quick. All right. So on the 4 hour, we don't got shit on the 4 hour, man. All right, we're not looking at the 4 hour because there's absolutely nothing to look at. No fair value gaps, not a single one in sight. Let's go down to the hourly. Bro, my allergies have came back. Oh, excuse me for a moment. I'm sorry, y'all. That's so disgusting. I can't help it, bro. My allergies are terrible. Again, dude, you gotta be. Excuse my puffy face and my red eyes. Hopefully they're not that red. No, they're good. Damn, dude, I'm bloated as shit, bro. I just ate like 3 bowls of cinnamon toast crunch like 30 minutes ago. So, is it healthy? No, definitely not gonna do me no good in the gym. But hey, man, I was hungry. Dude, I'm getting sidetracked. Come on, bro. Lock in. There's not a single recap I do without this stupid bitch squealing, bro. My chair. I'm not talking about anyone. Talking about my chair. All right, let's lock it in. So, nothing really here on the hourly. We end up inversing this gap here just slightly, but this is an overnight move. Would have been nice if we tapped into this gap here and then reversed because this would have shown me, that we're definitely coming for these highs up here. Because as you can see, we have built up trend line here on the higher time frame. Very obvious that we're gonna take this out. And if we would have tapped into this hourly gap, this would have confirmed that we should definitely come up here. But since we of course edged it, maybe we might have just dumped all the way down here. Who knows? I'll check after this recap. But yeah, definitely gonna be looking out for this play once we tap this gap and see what we get from there. But in terms of the hourly, we do, reverse here. We inverse this gap, so this is gonna give me confirmation that we are at least coming for this London high that we have right there. We also have an unmitigated hourly right there. You can't really see it because my drawings are in the way, but it's right there. Let's go on to the 15-minute. See what we have. So right here and right here, we are rejecting off of very tiny and skinny for value gaps, bro. These look damn near identical, bro. Even the rejection wick. Pardon me again, dude. Can't catch a break. Yeah, that is disgusting. That is so nasty. I'm so sorry to whoever's hearing this. I wish there was like a mute button I could click. All better. Okay. But yeah, we're obviously showing signs of bullish price action here, rejecting off of bullish PD arrays, making higher highs, breaking structure and whatnot, inversing gaps. So what can I expect? Well, if we do want to run up still, I would look for a 5 or 15-minute pullback, but it doesn't really look like we're going to get that. And plus I was watching NQ, like NQ is the main thing I trade, so gold is like a second. It's like a side piece. So I just mark out really higher time frame, major key levels, and I'm not like super nitty and gritty when it comes to things like that, like looking at the 5 and 50-minute. Mostly doing that in NQ, but still have an open mind for this. So the only thing I marked was this hourly unmitigated gap. So if we pull back into that, would definitely love to see reactions out of that and take entries towards these highs. Hello? This thing just don't want to listen, huh? Okay. Frick, bro, I gotta sneeze. All right. Well, market opens. We end up coming down to this hourly. So from here, I can look for longs. Of course, waiting for market open to see what happens. We tap into this gap right here. We dump. We hit the OTE, or not the OTE. I'm sorry. I always say that. The 50% range of this mark from this leg. So the range that we marked was from London low here all the way into the high we recently just made. That's the whole range. I mean, you could technically mark this whole range, but I'm not really expecting for us to come all the way down here. You know, this is a good level to reject from, so I'm gonna base this off of strictly this. Um, but yeah, from the London low up into the high we just made, so it doesn't get much simpler than that. Now the levels that I'm looking at is, why did my thing freeze? Like, are you serious, bro? I'm just trying to get this shit done so I can go to bed. While this loads, whatever is happening, I'm gonna actually go over the news. So Monday we had 10 a.m. red folder, ISM manufacturing PMI, and then this orange folder, same news. So yeah, great day. We'll keep in mind that this is 10 a.m. because it's pretty important as to how this trade played out. Dude, earlier I sneezed and I must have got snot on my laptop screen. That's so disgusting, bro. I shouldn't have just said that. I should have just kept that to myself. Anyways, wow, okay, just gonna show everything, huh? Stupid piece of shit. Okay. So from here, honestly, open to look for longs, but once we hit the 50% mark, because we were in this hourly gap, but you know, if we're coming this close to this liquidity pool right here, then might as well just wait for that to hit. And then now it's not gonna work whenever I do this. Like, you gotta be fucking kidding. Okay, there you go. It's just mad delayed for some reason. So this level that we hit right here, this is pretty important because there's 3 confluences stacking on top of each other that are giving us great signs that we're going to be bullish. So for one, we take this liquidity right here. This is very prominent. You see this, it's sticking out like crazy. It's like price just gave an erection to the downside. And we just took that shit out. It's so obvious. And then, of course, we have the OTE zone. Oh, crap. Don't dial me yet. Okay, so we have from the high we made, again, to the London low. I've said that like 5 times already. No need to repeat that. But yeah, we have that OTE's pocket zone, whatever you want to call it, paired with this liquidity right here. And then on top of that, we have an extra confluence, which is this true day open that we have. Great level. So that's 3 things stacked on top of each other. And they're all in the OTE little pocket. So that's great. Now, we took a 2-minute inversion. We do have a 1-minute that happened, but it's pretty tiny right there. And of course, we take the higher time frame inversion. And I'm about to blow my fucking nose for the 100th millionth time today, bro. Oh my gosh. I think I just got snot in my eye. That's so nasty, bro. Okay. Let's finish this. Let's try and finish this before I have to blow my nose again. So we got the 2-minute. We almost made a 3-minute, which I really would not have wanted to happen because I don't want to wait another set of 2 to 3 minutes, bro. This entry was clean enough as is, and was really anticipating this. We had great levels. We had London above here. Remember the high time frame trend line that we're developing, so obviously going to lean bullish here. We also have a great level right here. It's a beautiful just accumulation zone, as you can see right there. We also made relatively equal highs right there, so this is perfect. Yeah, once we get this 2-minute inversion, we're all set and ready to go. We have a 5-minute right here. Excuse me. Which you should technically go break even at the 5 minutes, but considering how close this is to our entry point, we want to give this a bit more room to breathe. Oh my gosh, I know, dude, you don't have to tell me. Sorry. Wouldn't go break even, me personally, just because I want to give this trade room to breathe. As you can see, as soon as we hit the 5-minute, we reject off here. And also just this rejection level is perfect, dude. We have 3 stacked confluences, A+ as it gets, and then not only that, but we have a beautiful V-shaped recovery right here. So this is perfect, bro. This is literally like the trade you want to take every single time it presents itself. And we end up just retracing to this 1 minute imbalance, and then we chop up for a minute, and around like I think 9:45, this is when we should pump from here. Yes, we have like 5 or 6 consecutive bullish candles that ultimately just deliver like crazy. This is beautiful price action right here, okay? This is what you want to see. This is perfect. And you could partial right here. This is about like around 1 to 1. Good area to partial, but you know, I was like, F that. I'm a real one, so just only took full take profits at this London. Yeah, we ended up banging. Well, not yet. This is what I want to get to. So we had 10 a.m. news, right? We're stalling the heck out of this high right here, bro. Come down, and then right when 10 a.m. opens, boom, get that massive push up. So not only did we get, well, news ultimately did this, of course, because 10 a.m. we had red folder news as well as orange folder. Remember those ISM manufacturing services, whatever the heck. And then this is the power 10 a.m. power 3. We open high, and then we actually close lower, and then I think we end up resweeping this. Yeah, we resweep this, and this is the high of day. Well, not high of day, but actually it is the high of day. And from here is when we reverse. So I'm going to take this off. Bye-bye, replay. Where are we? Okay, yeah. So, yeah. Basically, I don't know what else I'm trying to say, but beautiful move. We actually, what the fuck, bro? Just give away all my privacy, huh? Stupid ass mouse, bro. I don't know why I did that. But, yeah, we caught the reversal right here. We top ticked the take profits because, of course, this is the high of day. Great levels, great take profit, great everything, bro. You know, like I said, the higher time frame draw that I wanted were these highs up here, but we don't need all that, bro. That's like a what? Like a 1.5 or 6. Okay, it's like a 1.3. But still, you don't need all of that, bro. It's a 1.5 to a 2R is all you need, okay? And yeah, taking out the most probable levels, which would be this London high, so that's great. What else about this trade? Okay, we finished the recap before I blew my nose, so I'm just yapping now. This doesn't count. Oh my goodness. Yeah, honestly, don't know if I want to switch to gold. Of course, I'm going to stick with NQ. It's going to be my main pair. But I think gold is just going to be something I'm going to look into a lot more and be more cautious of because we have been having A+ models like almost every other day, if not every single day. So that's that's good. So we're not looking at shitty ass NQ price action. If we go over NQ real quick, I'll just do this very briefly because I need to get to bed. Oh my gosh, dude, you're telling me like I don't fucking see the red battery symbol, dude. Like what? Okay, NQ. Yeah, I took this on paper. This is after the trade I took on gold. I was done for the day, so we had nice shorts here. I just didn't really like these strictly because we had hit the 5 minute, so I was like, not a good break-even point. But looking back at it, it's pretty nice. Maybe I just wasn't fully focused. Gold just seemed so much more clear to me. This kind of just looked a little scuffed. I mean, I'll go more in depth on it on the week recap that I do at the end of the week. So probably save that, but when I see these highs get hit, or like maybe make an S&T. Didn't take nothing there. Oh yes. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness, man. This is insane, bro. Why am I going through this? What can my body possibly be fighting off? Oh my gosh, and then we have this fucking battery thing popping up again, bro. It didn't even go down 1%. It's still 8%, so I don't know why it's telling me again. Anyways, we got a long from here. We actually ended up getting a long from here, but dude, I don't know what it is, but just looking at this, I knew we weren't gonna get good probable longs from here. Like I just knew it, bro. Like I don't know what it is. It's just market experience. Like just looking at how these candlesticks look, I just knew, entering off of this was not the move. But we did get this pretty clean move. We have a 5 minute right above us. The only thing that's not that great, from what I'm looking at right now, of course, this is not in-depth review. This is just based off the 1 minute chart alone. I seem to have a 1 minute unmitigated gap. Not even gonna bother to check. We're just gonna assume. But yeah, I guess there's a 1 minute unmitigated gap. Didn't get tapped. We edged it. I don't even know what ES looked like. So but yeah, we just took this on paper. Looks very, very crappy to me, in my opinion. This delivery looks insane. But yeah, we'll just save this for the week recap. No need to go over all that. I didn't even trade anything except for a paper trade. But let's just go back to this gold, not YM. This gold trade one more time because it looks so beautiful. The perfect, everything you could even ask for. There's not anything better I could ask for, bro. Like I genuinely can't even think of what liquidity sweep could have been better. It's absolutely perfect. Beautiful sweep, beautiful entry model, beautiful targets. Everything just played out perfectly. Yeah, full TP'd. One TP is a. We didn't even take partials, bro. We just full TP'd at the London high. So that's great. Yeah, it's gonna wrap it up for this recap. I don't want to make this too long, dude. These recaps are longer than they need to be. I just be yapping sometimes, a lot of the times, almost actually every time. So yeah, I'm gonna end this off here. I just got this thing for like the 100th time again. It's pretty annoying, but yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully we can catch another banger tomorrow, bro. That would be very, very dope. New month, new week. Looking forward to it, man. Looking forward to this October PA to get cleaned up, and yeah, hopefully the government opens back up soon. I actually don't even know. I think we're still shut down. I haven't even bothered to check, but yeah, it's gonna be it for this trade recap. Peace. I'm gonna go to bed, take a fat ass nap, an 8 hour long nap. Get ready for tomorrow. All right. Anyways, that's it. Peace.